G'day everyone, it's Buck up in far north Queensland. Well, I've been going to do this clip for a while and I thought now's as good a time as any. This one's on the Itechworld JS80 everyone. I'll tell you what, I had to use this yesterday on Jamil's car because he had a flat battery and we tried to recharge it and his battery was stuffed, so we went into Super Cheap Auto and grabbed him a new battery for his a Mitsubishi Lancer. My neighbour's gone away and I said, Tony, I'll mow the back paddock for you with your ride-on lawnmower. Just went to come out, it stopped raining, I thought I better do the yard while I can. Went to jump on his ride-on lawnmower and sure enough, flat battery. And I thought, well, this is as good a time as any to start the clip on the Itechworld JS80. I've had to use this thing a few times, guys. If you're wondering what it is, I'm just gonna get this lawnmower started, get the yard done, and then we'll come back and we'll have a chat about it later on. But I've had to use this in anger quite a few times now. I've had it for well over 12 months, maybe going on to a couple of years. I can't remember if Itechworld gave me this or whether I bought it. I honestly can't remember. But I'll tell you now, the days of using jumper leads from another vehicle are gone with these jump starters. This is the Itechworld JS80 everyone, and basically it's a jumper starter. I'll give you all the tech data and that later on, but this is how easy they are to use, okay? Comes with a set of jumper leads. We undo that bit there, we plug this bit in, make sure you get it around the right way, yep, that way there, plug him all the way in. We then turn it on, you'll see the green lights come on. We go positive to positive, comes with the jumper cables, negative onto the negative, and then, did that just pop off? No, it's all right there. Then we've got a little button here. I just hit this button, and that sends power through. Let's see if she starts up. What happened then? Let's have another go. No, I tried to take the choke off too early, so let's have another go, eh? Positive to positive, negative to negative. Get that one there, get that negative one on, give that another hit there, and let's start him up. Come on. No. All right, I'll turn it off. I'll take it off and start again. What have I done wrong there? I'll take that off. Turn the whole thing off. Righto. Don't know what I did wrong then, guys. I know what I did wrong. I should have left the choke running a bit more. So, turn it on. Green lights come on. Let's have another go. Positive. Negative onto the black. Come on. Not holding my tongue right. Get on there. Make sure you clip them on properly. Hit that. You'll hear it go click. Choke on. Righto, I finished the yard everyone. Took a bit over an hour. She's a decent size. Anyway, it looks good when it's all done. stop the mower so I could blow all the grass off with the air blower, and she won't start. So I'm going to have to get a charger on that. I'll have to ring Tony and see if he wants me to put the battery charger on this little battery. She's obviously, it's always, when he goes away, something happens, eh? Anyway, we'll see how we go here. We're going to have to jump start him again with the Itechworld JS80. So out he comes. So this thing has got a lot of jump starts in it, guys. It'll jump start vehicles numerous times before you have to recharge it. Still on 75% here. So turn him on. Turn him on. Red there. These little plastic things out of the way, they're a pain in the ass. Get on there. Negative to negative. Righto, so the green lights are on there. We hit the top left there. So the other side here, you'll see soon it's got a light. Don't hit the light one, hit the other one, and you'll hear it click, and that's the power. That's it putting power into the battery, as if you've just started the jumper. Remember we put the jumper cables on the old jumper vehicle? Start the other vehicle up, let it run for a couple of minutes, put the power in. This one puts the power in automatically. As soon as I hit this button here with the alligator clip on it, hit that, hear it go click, and simple as that. Right, everyone, back in the shed, and right on cue, old mate started his ride on Lawn Mower up over the road. I can't complain, I was just starting mine up. So here it is here, the Itechworld JS80 jumper starter, okay, 3000 amps. It's got all the details on the back there, guys. It's getting a bit faded at the moment. Input IP65, so she's water resistant too, which is really good. A lot of the Itechworld stuff is waterproof, guys, or water resistant. This thing here's also got a torch on it, not a flashlight, a bloody torch. Okay, now let's go through it. It's the JS80 Itechworld 12 volt 3000 amp jump starter. These have taken the place. Remember in the old days, you used to have a set of jumper cables on you, and if someone's car went flat, or if your car went flat, you'd say, mate, you've got a set of jumper leads. Yeah, mate, yeah. Oh, can you bring your car up and butt it up to the nose of mine and pop our bonnets, and you'd hook the jumper starter up, the jumper cables up, and you'd start the jumper starter car, and then let that run for a couple of minutes, jump in the other car, and then away you'd go, and then undo your jumper cables. Fantastic, but you needed another vehicle for that to work, okay? The good thing about these jumper starters here, everyone, they're small, you keep them in your four-wheel drive or your boat, we'll talk more about that soon, and you can jumper start yourself. And let me tell you, I've had this for maybe 18 months, I'm guessing now. And as I said, I honestly can't remember if I bought that or if it was given to me by Itechworld. I can't remember, it was too long ago, my memory's shot now. But I'll tell you what, that has come in handy 5 or 6 times. I remember jumper starting Roz's sister's car with it. I've jumper started the BT50 when I had the caravan in tow. I stopped, I was about to go up a hill, and I stopped the vehicle, and I couldn't get, that's right, I couldn't get it into low range and that. Anyway, found out later on my alternator was packing it up, needed a new alternator, but I did get it started. I jumper started it with that, and it got me out of trouble. Okay, only yesterday, Jamil's car had a flat battery. I jumper started Jamil's car with it. We had to go and put a new battery in his car, and you just saw there, Tony's lawn mower, the battery's flat. I'll have to put that on charge for him, and that jumper started it twice, once at the start, and once when I went to put it back in the shed after I'd cleaned it off with the air blower, okay? Absolutely fantastic. And I remember I've also used it a couple of times for other people that I've seen with a flat battery, and I just go, mate, I've got a jumper starter in my car. I keep it in the back of the BT50, charged up, ready to go, and I'll tell you what, the day you need them is the day you'll be thankful you had one in your four-wheel drive or your boat. If you're a boatie, everyone, and you go out wide, you go outside the river or whatever, if you own a boat and you rely on that boat to start off a battery, you are mad if you do not have one of these. This could save your life. Okay, if you're out at the reef and your boat won't start, and you've got no help nearby, and the weather's starting to kick up, you'll be thankful you had that in your boat. Okay, that could be a lifesaver, and it can be the difference between a great day out on the boat and a really bad one. Okay, so I think if you're a boatie, you are mad if you don't have one of these things. Now, I was just looking through the specs because I couldn't remember them all. This will start up to a 10-litre petrol engine or an 8-litre diesel, that's a big engine, that's a big donk. That'll start it up. You can get up to 40 starts, I reckon, out of one of these, okay? So it'll start your big Chevys and your big F250s and all that type of stuff. It'll start them. Rafa's coming out to say g'day. G'day, Rafa. So yeah, the JS80, absolute must-have, I think, nowadays. The days of the jumper cables are gone, everyone. Yeah, they've got their place. If you've got another vehicle with you, you can get yourself out of trouble. But these things here are a game changer. They've been around a while now. Current price, I just looked on the website, down from $299 to $249. Okay, $249. Very well worth spent. $249. I think it's a must. Now, listen, I'm not sure if my Mr. Buck 05 code still exists at Itechworld. I'm not sure. But give it a go. I'll speak to them tomorrow. It's Easter weekend. I'm going to speak to Itechworld. I'm working in with them with some other stuff that's coming up, and you'll see that in upcoming clips, guys. Fantastic company over there in West Aussie. They've been good to me, guys, and the least I can do is give them a shout out. They've been really, really good to me. Jordan and the gang over there at Itechworld. Absolutely fantastic. Aussie business. And before I forget to say it, the one thing I do love about Itechworld, they've got a great website. Every item on their website, you can go in there and you can click on the user manual. If you lose the user manual for it, you can get it electronically on their website. You go into the item, JS80, click on user manual, and all the details are there on every bit of equipment they've got. Okay, so if you ever lose your user manuals and that on your equipment and you want to know a bit about it, you can go to the itechworld.com.au, go to their website and look them up. They've got everything there, guys. Power stations, lithium batteries, you name it. They're getting more and more stuff. Every time you get on the website, they've got more gear. This one is a must-have. For anyone who goes four-wheel driving or boating, I think you're mad not to have one of these in your car. Okay, as I said, I've had this 18 months. I've used it, got to be 6 or 7 times now, okay? And it's got myself out of trouble, and it's got other people out of trouble. What's it come with? You've got the jumper starter itself there. We'll run through the ancillaries first, and then I'll show you the buttons and all that type of stuff on there. You've got the jumper starter itself. I'll leave it up like that. The main thing is you need your jumper cables to put onto your battery, and then this one here goes into the large plug there. So it only plugs in one way and you plug it in. So that comes with it, obviously. That's like your jumper cables. Now, what else does it come with? It comes with a 240 volt charger. So plug that into your 240 volts, and it's got a USB-C on the end. So it'll be 240 volts down to 12 volts, and you can charge it up using 240 volts there. I've lost the original 12 volt cable. I do not know what I've done with it, but I just tested this. This is just a normal, my phone charging cable. It's got a USB-A on that end, and then this end here's got multiple. It's got my lightning connector for my iPhone. It's got a USB-C, and it's got the micro USB there. This takes the USB-C, so I plug that into my battery box there, my Itechworld battery box, plug the USB-A in, I plug the USB-C in there, and there's a little connector here, just plug that in there, and I can charge it off 12 volts. So you can charge it 240, 12 volts, which is fantastic there. Now, it has, I'll turn it on. I've got to work out how to turn the torch on, guys. I'm too dumb to work it out. There we go. Got to hold your finger down a bit more. So torch, does it get, hold it down? Yeah, so you just got to hold it down for 2 or 3 seconds, and you've got an emergency, oh sorry, I just blinded you then. So you've got an emergency torch on the end then. It's not a flashlight, everyone, it's a torch. We're not Yanks, it's a torch. So I'm old school. Torch there, That's where your jumper cables go in on that end there. Down this end, USB-C, so you can charge it up using 12 volts there. Okay, and 240, you just put the USB-C into there. What have we got over this side here? We've got a couple of USB-As. So the good thing about this being a power bank, you can use this in an emergency to power other stuff. And I read up on the thing, this could power my little Angle. If I had an emergency, I wanted to keep my Angle fridge going, this can run one of your fridges like an Angle or whatever up to 6 hours off this. You can run your camp fridge. If you're just going out for a picnic and you just want to run your fridge for a few hours out at a picnic, you're going out to a barbecue and you want to take the fridge out of your car and go across to a picnic area, you can power your fridge for up to 6 hours off this, depending on how big the fridge is obviously, but just a 40-litre Angle, which doesn't draw a lot of power, up to 6 hours out of there, which is fantastic. You're probably thinking, how do you do that, Buck? Well, it comes with this little accessory here with a little round, is that like a, I don't know, 5mm, little round connector on that end. That goes into there, plugs into there, and then this one here, you can plug your cigarette, turn it on, plug your cigarette lighter for your Angle fridge or your 12-volt fridge into there, into your fridge, and you can power your fridge off there. So it comes with that there. I haven't even used this yet. It's still got the cable tie on it. I'll just take that off so it can, I've never used this. So your cigarette lighter can go into there. It also comes with this item here, which is a cigarette lighter adapter. It's got Itechworld on it, and in the back there, it has got a USB-A and a USB-C. So plug that into there, that goes into that. Let's turn him on, it's already on. Your on switch there, and let's see if we can power and charge my iPhone up. So I'm gonna get my iPhone cable here, I'm gonna plug the USB-A into there, up the right way, hold your tongue right, Buck. I've turned the Itechworld JS80 on there. Let's get my lightning connector and see if she works. Yep, there she goes. I've still got it on silent from a live feed this morning. So I'll take that out again so you can hear. Did you hear that? There she goes. So I'm charging my phone. As we know, sometimes you go camping, you go, oh, my phone's getting low. Well, there you go. You can charge your phone off the Itechworld JS80. So it is a power, it's like a power supply, okay? So anything you can charge on 12 volts, you can charge off the Itechworld thing there. Fantastic for if you're going camping or whatever like that, and you just want to charge your phone up around the campfire and you don't want to carry big battery boxes and all that. Just grab your JS80 out of the car and you can charge your phone up there. There's more than enough power in there to charge up multiple phones. If that can do 40 starts on a car, I'd hate to think how many mobile phones you can charge up. But that's charging up fine there, my mobile phone. And if you get one of these good cables here, this is just a cheap one, with the 3 connectors, you can charge just about anything. You can charge off 12 volts, you can charge off the JS80. How good's that? So we unplugged that one there. It did come with a bag, guys. I don't know what it did with it. I've just thrown it in a little canvas bag here with all the accessories there. When you're charging it up, it's got 25%, 50%, 75% and 100% there. So as you're charging it up, you can see how much charge is in there. As soon as I charge it up all the time. As soon as I use it to jumper start a cable, I just charge it up, get it to 100% and leave it in the car. And that way when you want to use it, it's fully charged, okay? Grab it out of your car every couple of months, plug it in. It doesn't lose a lot of charge, I've noticed. Usually when I pull it out of the car, it's still sitting on 100%, but every couple of months, if you haven't used it, pull it out, plug it in, charge it up, put it back in the car, and that way you know when you need it, it's ready to go, okay? Nothing worse than pulling it out and you forgot to charge it up and it's useless to you then. But just a great bit of kit. I think it's a must-have, especially for the boaties out there, everyone. If you're a boatie, just spend $249 and go out and get one. It could save your life. And as I said, could be the difference between a shit day and a good day out on the boat. I think that's a must-have in a boat. Especially if you go out wide to the reef or whatever, and you're by yourself and you haven't got another boat to rely on. I just think you're mad if you don't have one of them. I've said that a million times, but I can't stress it enough. So there you go, guys, the Itechworld JS80. Get online, itechworld.com.au. try the Mr. Buck 05. It used to be a 0, it used to be a 10, and then Jared from there said, oh Buck, we've cut now, I think they're working with some other YouTubers. I think the things are down to, so give it a go. If you want to get 5% off this, give it a go. Mr. Buck 05, and I'll ring them up tomorrow and confirm that. It was working. Last time I checked, I think it still is. It still is active, hopefully. If not, I'll give them a ring tomorrow and say, come on, how about giving me viewers a 5% discount? Better than a poke in the eye with a sharp stick, isn't it? 5% is better than nothing. So get on there, support Itechworld, great little Aussie business over in Perth, over in West Aussie. And I tell you what, they've come on strong. They started off with just some lithium batteries and a few little things. They get some really good gear on their website now, guys. If you're into camping, off-grid power, all that type of stuff, stay tuned for that one. I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag too much yet. I'm on an off-grid power project at the moment. Wait till you see what is coming from Itechworld with that. Stay tuned for that one. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. If you're new to the channel, I do all sorts of stuff. I love doing live feeds on Sunday morning, saying g'day. It's all light-hearted, family-friendly type stuff. I love camping. I love cooking, outdoor cooking, camp cooking. Don't have a boat anymore, so I don't do a lot of fishing. I'm a bad fisherman. I just love outdoorsy sort of stuff. So yeah, but if you've got a 4-wheel drive or a boat, grab one of those, okay? And when you go down the boat ramp, grab it out of the car, put it in your boat, go out fishing, come back, put it back in your car. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. This thing I have used in anger several times now, numerous times. And I'll tell you what, they're a great bit of kit. Catch you later. Be good to each other. Catch you again soon, eh? Thanks for watching.